Hey everybody, this is Erin from One Board Family, and today we're here with Chad Elkins from 25th Century Games to play Gardenbau. Chad, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Hey, yeah, so Gardenbau is a Victorian era setting. Basically, it's a tile laying game at heart. But what's unique about it is you actually lay 3 layers of tiles. And so you've got a base layer of tiles, which are the seedlings, which we'll talk more about how you get those. You get the second tier tiles are plant tiles, and plant tiles have to go on top of seedlings. And then the last third tier is a flower tile, which gets placed only on top of plants. And so we'll talk about how the flowers score. But what's really unique about it is the fact that you can earn points at just the second tier, or you can try to manipulate your garden and build it out in such a way where your third tier scores more than your second tier points. So you got that decisioning balance there. But from a thematic standpoint, it is all Victorian art. This is actually all historical Victorian art. So we actually took art from the late 1800s, and then Matt Paquette and Todd Sanders worked together to kind of manipulate it and kind of adjust it to build it out into this game. So we are technically all late Victorian era gardeners, basically trying to build out the most attractive garden we can.
All right, everybody, so let's talk about what's going on in Gartenbau, what the actual mechanics of this game are. So it combines a rondelle movement, and you have your little wheelbarrows here on the board, and you're going to take your wheelbarrow and move it to the next adjacent spot, whether there's a seedling spot or, Chad, what do you call these circles in between? Like, is there an actual name for that?
Right now we call them off pedal. So you've got kind of on pedal and off pedal.
Okay. Or you would move to an off pedal spot, which would allow you to do extra actions like place tiles or flowers, or turn things in and to buy plants and flowers, or actually put your flowers on the third tier level, which is what Chad was talking about before. So you're going to take your wheelbarrow and move around this board, and as you do, you're going to stop in these on-pedal or seedling sections, and you're going to take the top tile that's on the board here, and you would remove it, and then you could place it on your seedling tableau, wherever you want it, as long as one side is touching another side of the flower. So illegal movement would be something like that. This, and any other way you can place this would be legal movement. And there's no stipulations and no rules of how you place this. It's important to know when purchasing or when laying flowers of how you're going to position this, but we'll get to that. Also, alternatively, when you stop in these on-pedal locations, instead of taking seedling tiles, you can take resources. And they differ all around the board. So some resources spots are better. Some offer you maybe 1 or 2 of a choice. There are some big spots over here where offer you 3 or 4. Actually, I don't know if there are any 4 spots.
No, it's all 3's the most.
All 3's,
yeah.
Okay.
But between a combination of sun and water.
Sun and water.
Resources.
Yeah, so there are some more desirable resource spots on this board. And that also comes into play because what happens here is when someone is on a spot, you are not allowed to stop in that spot. So you will be leapfrogging. So if a wheelbarrow was here and there was one here, that is the next on-pedal spot. However, I have to move past them to go to the next spot. You can also grab some of these resources. You can also go as far as you would like by dropping resources on open spots and continuing to the next one. So these seedling piles can also fill up with resources as people go past them. But in order to do that and go further, you're going to need to bulk up on resources. So that comes into play as well.
Yeah, and that when the next person lands on that pedal and decides to take the seedling tile, that's when you get the resources that someone is paid to skip that tile. So you're basically making that seedling tile more and more valuable the more it gets skipped. Because you can always move only to the next open available space. And so, as Bob said, you want to skip ahead because you really want a particular seedling tile. It is going to cost you to get there to make that movement.
Yep. So resource management is very important in this game. Once you go around and grab these seedling tiles, you're laying them out in your seedling board, and you're doing so to buy and plant flowers. Now, each one are plants. Each one of these plants that you can get actually has a flower. a seedling stipulation on the plant. So, for instance, do you know, is this like a sunflower or like a daisy? I don't really know what type this is.
Generic
the
yellow
plant.
Generic yellow plant.
Yeah, the yellow plant actually is looking for 2 yellow seedlings in a row to be able to be planted on it. So if I had this down on my board, I could actually go with my resources. I can actually go and turn in 1 sun and 2 water on a turn. I would have to be off pedal. Correct, Chad?
Correct. Yeah,
I'd have to be
to the next open off pedal
to
spot.
the next open off pedal spot instead of a seedling spot to turn the resources in that I collected on pedal to buy some of these plants. I can have the seedling planted down. The stipulation or the requirement to place this is such, and I can turn in the resources, 1 sun and 2 water, to put this plant down on my board.
Now, one note here, though. Plants must be built across 2 seedling tiles. So in this case, so if you had another one here, for example, that, then you could put it across the 2.
Yes.
This one here still counts as 1 tile. Even though the opening starter tile has 4 seedling spots on it, that still counts as 1 tile. So that would be across 2. So you couldn't put a seedling tile or a plant tile across here because
that required
it's
just
still
these
1
2
tile. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And these all require different resources, and the resources get greater as you go down these plants. So the first come, first serve, and the victory points get greater as well. So there's a couple of different ways you can score in this game, or a couple of different things you actually score off of in this game. Plant tiles is one of them. And this one here, as you can see, starts to 3, and I believe it goes all the way up to 7. Yes.
Yeah, and notable there, the resources it takes to purchase the plant matches the victory points on the plant tile.
Okay.
So that the top layer there, they're inexpensive to purchase. It is only 3 resources, but it also only earns you 3 victory points. Later in the game, as those get dwindled down, the plants get more expensive, but the victory points also get greater. So then this is where the decisioning comes in of, do I cover up a plant with a flower, or do I actually want the plant for the victory points?
Yep.
So you're about to get into the flower placement.
Yep, and that's actually the second tier, which is the first tier of scoring.
Right.
With tiles. So seedlings are not going to score you. Well, that's not true. Seedlings can score you.
Not on their own.
But not on their own, yes. So we're about to get into that. So this is the first tier of scoring, and these placed down on the board, as you can see, have face value on them. So if I have that on my board at the end of the game, that's worth 3 victory points. However, if I have these plants placed correctly, I can place flowers down on top of the second tier level of tiles. So seedlings first, then pay for plants, put them down. Then there's a requirement or a stipulation on each one of these flower tiles that can go down on top of the plants.
Always covers 2.
Always,
so
yes.
As a general rule, every tier requires placement across 2. You have to fully cover, the space for the tile, but it has to go across 2 different ones.
Yeah, and there are some really, really intense scoring on these tiles, which we will actually draft at the beginning of this game. The way that you do this is you're going to put 1 underneath that's hidden and 1 on top. These are laid out randomly. So you'll have 2. So you'll be taking, is it 6?
We're going to draw. We're going to go around in turn order. You'll select one pair. Mm-hmm. We'll do that 3 times. So we'll have 6 to start the game with, and then you'll remove one. So you'll only have 5.
Okay, so we only have 5. Yep. And some of these are really are looking for particular seedling layouts, are looking for particular flower layouts, are looking for adjacency. Some of these just score straight up. Mm-hmm. Like I think there's one in here that's just, if you can get this flower tile down on your board, it's 24 points.
Yeah, there are some in the... so we're actually going to play with the advanced set of tiles versus the standard ones, the kind of the beginner tiles. The biggest difference in the beginner tiles versus the advanced is the beginner ones are mostly just cover the plants up, you earn these points. The advanced ones are where really I think the game really starts to shine, because at that point, because the scoring condition of these flowers is basically very determined on how you build your garden all the way down to the seedling level. So you've got these flowers in your hand, and like, I know I've got to try to get I'm going to score for having a bunch of extra orange seedlings in my garden that aren't covered. So now I'm like drafting tiles to get as many orange seedlings as I can, but I still have to get the right seedlings and the right plants to get the flower out so I can score those.
Yep.
But if I can't get the flower out, all those extra seedlings I just built into my garden don't score me any points. And so you've got this, it really kind of gets a lot thinkier because you're thinking and planning multiple tiers down with how you place seedlings and how you draft the seedlings as you work your way to your scoring tile.
There's a really fun flower that I've played with in here that actually scores for gaps.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I really enjoy that one because
you won that game.
yes,
You did
I
really
made a
good.
very wide square of seedlings just around. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
And everybody's like, Bob's got the big whole flower. You know?
So yeah, that is essentially the game. A couple other little nuances. You do have a flower pot and a watering can. If you do not use these, they are worth a total of 2 victory points apiece at the end. However, the flower pot, when spent on your turn, will allow you to move to any open spot, even ignoring the occupation that is there. So if someone is occupying that tile, you normally cannot go there. However, using the flower pot lets you disregard that rule. The watering can allows you to reposition tiles, correct?
In any seedling tile that's not partially covered or fully covered by a plant. So it has to be a completely just independent seedling tile. You can then take that and move it to another location to reposition it, or you can take any two and just flip them and swap them out.
All right. And I think that is the entire...
Yeah, we can obviously talk about some nuances as we play, but I think we got enough to get us going.
I don't know where this came from.
I think it was here.
Was it here?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take turns drafting our flower tiles. And so I'm going to go ahead and start by drafting this one. And we take both, right? The one that we can see, and then there's one on the bottom that we're drawing blind. We can't see.
A little bit of mystery.
Yep.
We're just going to go round and round until we all get 6. 6 total tiles. We'll do 3 different pairs. All right. Grab this one. So what you're looking for here is to really try to make sure, one, if you can try to create synergies in the scoring conditions, that certainly helps you because in that way you can potentially leverage seedlings to score on multiple different flowers.
I think it's snake, correct?
Is it
snake?
Oh, we are going to snake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were third. So you're going to come back.
Yeah, I'll start and I'll do one more set. You're also trying to make sure you don't overload yourself with needing the same exact colors of flowers because that'll be much harder to try to get those requirements. So you're also trying to kind of spread out a little bit. Let's grab this. Bob wants that empty space one.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's not the easiest flower, but it's got a lot of payoff if you can get 7 empty spaces on it. Okay. Oh my goodness, the other empty space adjacency was underneath of it.
And then I take again, right?
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna take again.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and these can be secret, but
Interesting. All right. Take this one.
Let's do that. Okay.
let's try that. All right, then we're going to basically now we got these done. These will get removed from play. And then we'll all choose one to also get rid of. So this is where sometimes when you get the ones you don't know what you're drafting, you know, if it's too close to something else and you don't think you're going to be able to get the requirements, you can get rid of it.
I'm discarding that one.
So this is
The Floribunda Rose.
Yes, I kept it away
8
from the
prestige plus 5 prestige per visible plant.
Yeah, so that'd be plants you're buying that you don't cover.
This is a seedling one. I think I'm gonna dump this. I think I'm gonna dump it. I don't like the idea of visible.
But then it's also 5 points per visible plant on top of the plant value that already scored.
I know, but it's so you have to have a really good resource engine going to be able to just
purchase a lot more plants
to get all these. Yeah. Whereas opposed, if I take a seedling strategy, I might be able to like get all these really quickly and. Yeah.
All right, we all have our 5, right?
Yeah, we all have our 5. All right, Erin, you're going first.
Sure, I will go first. Yeah. I'm going to start out by getting some resources first. Okay. All right, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take 2 sun.
What's the next resource spot, Chad?
It's 2 blue and 1 yellow.
Oh yeah, I definitely do
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of us also start out with 2 sun and 2 water.
All right, thank you.
I forgot to get those at the beginning. Gotcha.
Thank you.
These little wheelbarrows. All right.
And it's on you.
So my next movement will get me all the way to here for no cost. As them occupying those petals. So the question is going to be, do I want the 3 suns though?
I mean, that's nice resources, but you do have a lot of resources to start the game right now.
Yeah, I think I want this double red because I'm going to need some reds.
I'm so glad you did that because I wanted this one.
Yeah, that double red would have been nice. Actually, oh no, Erin.
Did I take it from you?
Yeah, I needed to go here.
I just realized I don't have any flowers that require orange plants. That might hurt me a little bit. Although I do have a flower that scores for orange plants, so actually won't be too bad. All right. Oh, you're on that one.
Yeah. 3 water or that seedling. I mean, or you can just go wherever you want by dumping resources. That's totally up to you.
Yeah. For sure. And I think that I will place a sun.
You don't want the double orange?
Here. Go there.
Yellows?
Yeah. Get the yellows. Oops.
You know what? I'll take the free resource and make it work.
My turn. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 sun here to take this plant.
You good, Bob?
Yeah, wait.
It's all deep in thought over there.
Yeah. This is a deceptively, a deceptively deeper game than when you initially see it. You're like,
That's
oh,
right.
it's beautiful flowers.
I'm just going to go ahead. So in this case, I was right here. So I'm going to go off pedal. But because Erin is here, I'll actually skip that pedal and I will move to this off pedal. You can't skip off pedal spots, so I can't drop a resource there to skip this to move forward. That's only for the tile spots. So what I'm going to do is turn in 2 waters and a sun. And go ahead and grab this yellow. And this is going down across 2 different tiles there, 2 yellows.
Okay. I'm going to head this way and get 3 sun. That's a great spot.
Wow. There is not anything that I am needing. Oh, what are we looking for over here? Alright, let's do that.
I'm going to go back on pedal to here. Grab this.
I'm going to head up this way off pedal. I'm going to purchase this plant tile for 2 sun and 2 water.
So much to process on the tongue.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It really is.
Like, it can totally bog you down. Like, it's like, oh, you're just picking up a towel and just dropping it down.
Right,
And like, you're like
it's
thinking
just
about.
so
Yeah,
much.
no.
Yeah.
You're not just picking up.
No, for sure.
And I already feel like I'm falling behind.
The beginner ones feel much more. We can talk about the beginner ones. So the beginner ones you don't do a draft. So they're actually all the back of the beginner tiles are all marked with a different bug on them. So you would just take the full set there. But most of these are simply, as Bob mentioned, just scoring flat points. And some of those have some seedling scoring conditions, but for the most part, they're pretty straightforward. This is a great way to just get introduced to the game and the flow and then the building of the tiers. But this one, because most of them are just flat points, it feels much more like just an efficiency race, to try to get all those tiles out.
Right.
But this one, it's like you can actually win this game by only putting down 3 flowers if you do enough
Do it the right way,
manipulation
yeah.
the right way. Did you go?
Yeah.
I missed it, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Are you white?
I am.
Okay, good.
And now I want another orange or yellow.
Do
but
it,
it's
Erin.
so fun.
You're going to. You're going to have to. Unless you don't want that.
Okay.
What's the resource on that? Just looking. Okay, I'm going to go here.
Oh.
And I'm going to turn my plant into a beautiful flower.
So that's just 24 points straight up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so once you turn in a flower, you do get 3 resources of your choice.
That's right.
So that's a little bonus whenever you
Forgot
put down
about
a flower. You get to pick. You want suns or waters?
I think that I will take. Let me get 2 waters and a sun.
Yeah, there aren't many of the single, just straight up
Sure,
points
points.
in the
That's
advance.
right,
But what's
yeah.
nice about when they are in there and you can get them, they are the 24,
Just
which is
straight up.
nice.
Yeah.
But usually the point scoring gets a little more, a little bit higher in the advanced set.
It really does.
Because
Some
that
of mine
variable
are,
scoring.
Some of mine are up to 45 points if you can get everything on
Yeah,
there.
if you can really
Yeah.
maximize it.
Yeah. It was. It's back to you, Chad. I went. I was quick.
Mm. Me off. Man, do I want that? I want to go ahead and grab these. That's just 2 though. That. All right. Not ideal for me, but I think I can work with it. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's on there. Okay, there.
You go there. Get those 2 sun. That
I'll
water.
move here. and I'm going to buy water to sun. Buy this. Do that.
You know what? I'm already going to go ahead and do it. I must use my flower pot, I think. And my watering can.
Your watering can?
Yeah, I'm going to flip these.
Yeah, I probably should have done that too instead of wasting time getting this, but 2 points is 2 points, right?
Oh, I know. I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to try to hold on to my extra 4 points.
Yeah, it's 4 points.
I know, right?
Nice.
At the end, when this game is super tight and it's like, oh, you guys used your stuff, huh?
I don't need to do it. I just thought I can flip this and actually accomplish the goal better.
It's back to...
It's my turn, I think.
Wait.
Yeah, I just went to here. So
yeah.
She's...
Oh, you know what? Then I wasn't supposed to go yet, I don't think. Did you want to buy this? Alright, I'll put it back if you want.
No, I'm good. Let's see here. What are the resources on this
3
one?
water.
3 water. Yeah.
Shift this down a little bit.
Thank you. Okay, 3 water.
Then I'll do that. My turn's done.
3. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Encroaching in my garden here, Chad.
If your garden wasn't so scattered about.
That's gonna be all my resources. Oof. Okay.
Do not want that. I do want. All right. I don't want to give that many resources up. I'm going to hop here. I'm going to load up on resources and then... is there a limit to the amount of resources? Okay. Oops.
All right. I'm going to go off pedal here. I'm just going to start a little pool right here on the side. Go here and I'm going to grab this.
Oh. I do need a yellow. Go grab this.
Okay. I'm going to go here and grab that.
Off pedal again. I'm going to plant this flower.
Nice. Empty spaces adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're building out your little...
Yeah, I couldn't get it to where this ended too. I couldn't get the right tiles.
Still though.
So 2 extra would have given me 38, but this gives me 25 points. So yeah, it's back to you, Chad.
Okay. I think I need some resources. Buy that. Yeah. Jump to here, and that's going to give me 2 and 1.
Let's see. I'm going to put a water there and get there. Let's see.
That's down. You draft?
Yeah, yeah.
I get this free resource and this tile.
No, Erin.
No.
That was a garbage turn.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. You know what? Let me get the resources I need. What's the closest? Is that 3 suns?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, I'm going to go off pedal and buy the yellow while it's still only 4 resources. I'll put these in here for you. Oh, you got a whole ton of resources down there. You have plenty to make your own little pond.
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right up here, off pedal. Let's see. I'm gonna buy. Let's see, for 1 sun and 2 water. On this plant right here.
Double water.
Use the rest of my sun to buy another plant. It's amazing how quickly the resources go.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
I'm gonna go in here. 2 and 1 for this orange flower. Here.
I'm gonna go.
That looks like an already placed seedling.
I was thinking. I put it down.
Dude, I'm just kidding with you.
All right, I'm gonna go off pedal and go ahead and place my flower. So I am putting out a yellow landscape rose.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna pick up 3 waters.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing and grow my plant into a flower.
Oh, Erin, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go here and get 2 sun in the water.
Over by the blue plants with 3 water and 1 sun. That here. Here.
Going right there. Taking a seeding. That way.
It's on you, Chad.
Okay. Already messed up.
You and me both.
I'm like, I feel like I'm doing well working toward this
couple
one
extra
flower,
watering cans.
right? It's like I'm like really doing well, like working toward this one flower, but then I'm like this other flower. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to actually really maximize it.
Good air.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off pedal, and I'm gonna buy this for 3 suns, 1 water.
Crazy with my garden build. I gotta give myself some more room.
And I just realized we hadn't talked about game end.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's an interesting thing. Not that we're close, but game end is 3 empty spots.
4 spots.
4. Okay, so 4 empty tiled spots. And when you actually empty these tiles, there's something really cool. There's actually some things that happen at these spots once all the tiles are gone, and it's all different around the board. So some really cool actions when all these tiles are removed.
Yeah, so you still get the choice between the tile or the resources, but the tile itself lets you do different abilities.
Yeah.
It's not a great move, but it's alright.
Okay, so I am going to move off pedal and place this flower down. Okay, all right.
All right.
Okay.
I don't love it. Once.
Is it on you, Erin?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pay a resource. No, yeah.
Yeah, you would have to pay a
I was
resource
wondering
there.
if I still wanted to do that, but I do.
Yep. Let's do 1, 2, 1. Okay, and you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna jump right there.
Oh, why you got? That's okay. Man, I just realized the green plant takes 2 water. I don't have 2 water.
I'll take 2 sun.
Take 2 sun and a water.
I don't want any of this stuff.
Man, I'm messing up so much. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I need
So
to.
much to focus on.
I wish I
in
could
a
like
great
just
way.
shift a couple things. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't build out my identical
Resource.
path
Take
to
water.
maximize for the whole.
Oh,
So,
no.
I should have built it where I would have used. I could have comboed it all together. Oh, you're on that spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be on that spot.
I didn't want to be on that spot.
That's where you ended up.
But
Yeah.
it gave me fuel to fly around the board, so.
That's good.
I wanted that towel and that water drop.
You can go there.
I know it's gonna cost me my
Flower pot.
pot to do it, but
Yep. That was the thing. I almost did over there to get the triple suns, but I was like, is it worth 2 points? Like, it's not super detrimental. I'd do it for a tile I needed, but for resources, I don't know.
do it.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
All right.
I mean, it is a tile, so. Oh, come on.
It works. I'm gonna go up this way.
If I use my I'm answering my own question, I think, but if I use my flower pot, you can go to any spot, so technically I just stay where I am.
Yeah, to any tile space, regardless of any player being on it.
I'm gonna move
I'm using my flower pot.
Oh, you're just making fun of me for using it.
Well, no, you use it
funny.
for a tile, so I was like, okay, for a tile it makes sense.
Oh yeah, for resources.
for
it would make
resources,
sense.
yeah.
For sure. You'd have to have a really good reason.
Yeah.
If the game's about the end, you just need the resources.
Yeah.
Or get a flower down or something. All right, now what I want to do? I think I might go off. I'll go here. I think and buy the green. So it's going to be 2 and 2. Green plant.
Okay. Near here. Check that.
So here would let me go here, correct? Because
Yeah.
occupied.
Yeah. Free skip.
Yeah.
Paid skip. Land.
Boom. Triple suns.
Nice.
I'm paying a water to get 3 suns.
Yeah.
That's
Be expensive.
that's a pretty good trade off if you need.
That's
if
a
you really
great
need those,
trade-off.
those resources. Ooh, and the question is, do I go? Yeah, I do. Nope, I'm not going to put my flower down.
Okay.
So cover up a green and a blue, and put down this cornflower.
All right.
Get myself 3 resources as well.
Oh my goodness, I forgot to do that. That's okay.
You can still get them. No. Yeah. No. For sure, still get them.
I can. You guys don't mind?
Not at all. Mm-mm. I'm going to go off petal as well. Purchase a plant. We're going to go there for 3 sun and 2 water.
I forgot that's a
That's
thing.
the thing, yeah.
Construct.
Okay.
Rebuild.
That's right there.
I'll go off petal and pay 4.
Not digging these colors. You know what? It's fine. I'm not going to grab this. I do want the water.
This is exactly what I need. 3 sun. All right. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Cost 3 water.
For this purple right here? Oh, that one.
Okay. I'm gonna go off petal. Purchase this one. 3 and 2.
Red's going for now 5
You're
suns.
doing that. I'll do this.
Okay. I'll grab my 3 suns. That's getting expensive. Actually, the yellows are getting really expensive. They're up to 6 now. Well, you only got 3 yellow tiles left. If you need yellow, you may need to go get them soon.
Get 2 sun. Oops.
Or they're gone.
I'm throwing stuff. Sorry. Thank you.
Just sunning up my garden. Getting a little low, right? We got what, 3 tiles here, 3 here.
We are getting low. I just noticed
3
that.
here and 3 here. Yeah, we got 4 at risk of
On you, Chad.
Ooh.
Go around here. Take that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go here.
I'll buy it while I can. I'll spend 5 and get a red.
You're the worst. You are the worst. Oh!
So now they're getting like expensive enough to where like if you're gonna put a flower on top of a 5 or a 6 or a 7 point, you know, pair, it's like 14 points. And it's like 2 sevens.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that flower that you put on top of those plants, you know, is really worth it and doesn't mess up your other scoring combo.
Ooh, Chad. I'm glad there's double fives in here, bro.
Oh, there are double fives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's double
You know,
fives.
man, no reason.
I know, right? All right, so me, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Did I go ahead and redeem? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll jump to here and go ahead and place my view shed.
Take 3 resources.
Yeah, I get my
Yeah,
3
don't
resources.
forget.
So what am I gonna need though? I'm coming up on. It's kind of water. Well, that's a good mix, water and sun. I'm gonna definitely need to get some purple and green. Purple and green are heavy on, or purple and blue. Sorry, it's gonna be heavy water. I'll do 3 waters then.
All right. I'm gonna move here. Take this resource.
Off pedal. And I'm gonna. Oh no. Yeah, off pedal. I'm gonna pay for the red. 5 suns. Now it's 6 suns.
I don't need more red.
You guys are. Oh, I'm about to get kind of close though.
I'd love to be able to get this one on here, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time.
Going up here. Throw in this flower.
I'm going off so I can put this puppy on.
I was afraid you're gonna
Yeah.
get that.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
it
off.
gets me 3 resources. What do I need?
Oh wait, I forgot to get 3 resources.
I think I'm gonna
You
take-
need.
I wish I could look up under this to see what the next one. I'm gonna get 2 sun and a water, and then it's my turn. I just went there. I just went here. I'm gonna purchase this plant for 2 sun, 3 water.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I can do that. How does this need to go? This needs to go like this.
That's worth 10.
Grabbing resources.
Which is, let's see, sun and 3 water. I don't have enough. Actually, you go there. Get 2 water. Is that what I need? Yeah.
You good there?
Yep.
What are you buying?
Do that.
What are you buying?
Water.
Oh, it's still 4.
You did the same thing to me.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that really. Although this is kind of attractive. That though.
Okay. Go pedal, 1 sun, 3 water. Whoops, I dropped 1. This one.
Question's gonna be
Oh,
towels to
man.
close this hole.
It's on me.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like this. But let's do that.
All right. So now this tile, if you go there and choose the tile space, it's after all tiles have been removed from this pedal, receive 1 additional resource of your choice here.
Oh, okay. Additional resource.
Yeah. So this
okay.
one is just you'll take this
A plus.
and you just get an extra resource.
That's cool.
All right. I'm gonna go off pedal and buy the purple before Bob buys it from me.
I don't need it.
What?
Yeah.
Or do you need a blue?
Mind your own business.
So I buy the blue instead?
Don't be looking at my garden.
Maybe I should buy the blue then. Do you need the purple? No, you don't. Oh, you need a blue. So I'm going to spend 5 and get this
What
blue.
a jerk. Oh, it's the
same. All right. I'm going to go here and get the resources. 2 sun.
I also need resources.
And a water.
So let's do this. 2 water and that.
Oh. After. All right.
Okay.
These tiles are about to empty.
Ooh. Okay. That's a good idea. I like to do it. So we shall see.
Tiles. Do Bob.
It's gotta be done.
Are you taking a towel or are you buying?
Taking the time.
Oh, you're skipping. Oh, wow, that's a big move. And now this one is...
Now,
taking...
I'm spending this.
Oh.
Okay, oh, wait, hold on a second. If I do this, does this go like this? What happens? It's just a gap?
Yeah, you can't.
It stays?
You can't.
Oh wait, yeah, because it's not free, right?
It's not. Yeah, it's not eligible to be moved. So you'd have to move like one off the end or something.
Because it's connecting them together.
It's bridging together.
Yeah.
All right, well, I can't do it then. That's fine. I'm good.
It's nice here that you can pick up any seedling tile if you take the tile there.
Oh, yeah. That's really good.
All right, so I'm gonna do this.
If you go to that spot now.
Yep.
I'm going to come up in here and I'm going to plant this guy, this flower.
It's not even good.
You good at it?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, I'm going to go off petal. Buy the purple. Oh no, Erin just went. Sorry.
No, I just went.
Oh, you did?
You're
Okay.
right.
I did.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I was all excited. Getting this purple.
Yeah.
Wish I could put this down there. So what is this one again? You can take any
visible seedling tile.
seedling tile.
Yeah, so
okay.
any of those ones.
So that nice one with the resource on top of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's true. You can grab the.
Yeah.
So you do get the resource, just as if you had gone to that space. So you get everything that's on it.
But you would remain.
But you stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just that yours on that tile spot.
That's the best option. But you would not also get these resources.
That's
one
two
or
different.
the other. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go here.
Okay.
And I'm going to get that.
Put out my larkspur. So this is where the gamble comes in, right? Because I'm covering up a 5 and a 4. So I got 9 guaranteed points. I'm putting down this tile. So this tile is 10 prestige. So it's only 1 point difference there.
You're
but
gonna
it's,
try to.
But it's 1 point for your largest hole. So if I don't close this gap, I'm only netting 1 point by covering this thing up.
Hey, I mean, it's still net 1.
It is still net 1, but it's I
yeah.
gotta close the gap, and the tiles are getting low.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. And I get an additional resource.
Yep. So you get choice of 2 suns, 2 waters, then a free one.
Okay. Let me go with the 2 waters. And then my free one will be a sun. I I don't know if I got my 3 from placing this one. I don't think I did.
Okay. So I'm going to go here, take any tile, which is going to be this one.
I'm not going to make it.
Is this my last turn then?
No. That's only 3.
It's only 3.
It's only 3.
Once the fourth one is revealed,
one.
we'll finish the round. So if you reveal the 4th tile, then
Right.
Bob and I will each get
This is not working.
Oh, really? Okay,
This is not
so
working.
if I get...
This is not working.
I'm like, just need 1 tile.
Yeah.
I need to take that. So that would give me 1, 2, 3 sets. That would give me more points there. I have a question. Where this says sets of identical seedlings adjacent to this flower, it says sets of identical. So this is a set, this is a set, this would be a set if I had another one. Versus per seedlings in your longest connected set of identical seedlings.
Yeah, so the set would just be, you pick one color, and it's all that one. So blue would be the set around.
So this would, so for scoring purposes, this is 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they're not. These 3 flowers are not adjacent to that. Yeah. Or those 3 seedlings are not adjacent.
Sets of identical adjacent.
Yeah. So right now you only got 2.
I was thinking it was
this blue works for this though.
That's right.
5, but right now you want, so you put another blue here. It would go to 3. And
I see. So
it would add another blue for this one too. So getting their blue tile squeezed in there.
Right. Which is what I'm going to do. So the watering can lets me go anywhere on the board.
No, the flower pot.
The flower pot. Huh, sorry, Bob. Okay, so we're going to go around here, and we're going to go here.
Oh, no, so she triggers the end.
Yep.
This.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't get what I needed to get. I needed that particular tile, and then another turn.
No. One more turn?
To purchase, and then another turn to put this down.
Oh, no. Bob, sorry.
Oh, did I get my resources for putting my flower down? I don't think I did.
Alright,
so I know I didn't before. But...
has to change then.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did. Although...
That's so hard to remember to do.
Yeah, pretty sure I did.
So this hole I made doesn't even matter now?
Oh, no.
That's alright.
If you can't get the flower down?
Yeah, I can't get the flower. I can't get this flower down.
Should have planted your garden better, Bob.
I know. You guys stop taking my seedlings.
I know. I'm like, I just need 1 seedling tile.
So let's see.
Just to close my hole there.
1, 2, 3. Since I'm not gonna buy any flowers. 1. Well, what do these do? Hold on.
1 additional resource. I'm not gonna help you there.
No. Yeah, none of these. Well, what's that one?
1 additional resource.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where it goes. Where was that? From here? Yeah.
So this stinks. So I'm about to use it. So I need a tile. So this is the next open petal, which
you don't have any resources.
Doesn't let me pick up a tile. So I need to skip this to get to just any tile, which means I'm going to have to use my 2-point watering can. Because if I don't close this hole, then I don't score these points.
Yeah. You got a free tile over here.
So I got to do that, and then that allows me to move to any space.
Oh no, the watering can doesn't do that.
Oh, the watering can is the...
No, watering can is move tiles, but you do have a free tile up here.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah. Now I can just grab this.
That's not enclosed or anything. You can just grab that and then put it down. I think that's your only free one too.
I think it's well, this one
there's
here,
one up there too. Yeah.
It does mess with a little bit with my orange connected set, but this is a lot more points.
I was gonna say
I'm losing one there, so we'll just do. It's a good call. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So that would be, and then I guess I just have to go here because I don't have any other. I'll do that and get resource stuff.
And that was it because Erin ended it, right?
Yeah. All right. So that. It'd be nice if I could have 1 resource, not have to use that can. Got the 2 points. Because I always pull these reds out. Okay.
All right.
So now you're going to total up everything that's visible in your garden. So if you have any plants that are visible, plus your flowers, and obviously your flowers are going to have their own scoring conditions.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to get my
24
not
straight
that
up.
Not that I got a ton of points, but
no, I'm gonna do the same thing because there's so many ways to earn points. Let's see.
So you want to do these one at a time? You guys gonna count them all up yourselves?
Let's see.
I mean, we can do it just to demonstrate.
Yeah, we can do it out loud.
Yeah, we can do it out loud. So, Chad, why don't you go first?
Okay, so I'll start. So I have no visible plant tiles, so I get no points for just plants. So this cornflower here gives me 10 prestige plus 2 prestige per seedling in my longest connected set. So I get 10, and obviously my longest connected set here is going to be orange. So I get 2 points per orange in that set.
Great.
So it's 10, so it'd be 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 points.
Nice. That's really good.
And then this fuchsia here is 10 prestige plus prestige per set of orange, green, and purple seedlings. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green, which is so it's 6 green. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got more than 6 purple. And obviously I got more than 6 orange. So that's all goes to 5 though. So that'd be 30. Because the most is 5. So yeah, I've got 5 sets of green, orange, purple, which means that's 30 plus 10, so it's another 40 points.
This is going to be the first time I've lost Gartenbau. I just want to put that on camera, that remark on camera.
So everybody knows.
All right, this landscape rose is 8 prestige plus 3 prestige per orange plant and 2 prestige per orange seedling. So it's going to be 8 plus 2 per orange. So this is a good combo on the identical set because I use my identical longest stretch to be the color I needed to score off this one.
Right.
So it's 8, so it'd be 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 points. And then this one here, which I just closed at the end, so the larkspur, is 10 prestige plus 1 per empty space in my largest hole.
That's gross.
So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. Plus 10 is 25. So it gives me a 119.
That's really good.
Yeah, I did
really great. Yeah, I don't think I did that great either.
All right.
Yeah. I really should, looking at your board, I see how I should have focused more on my identical set. So, anyway. So, this landscape rose here, 12 prestige plus 10 prestige per connected set of 6 different seedling tiles. I did not get that. There are not 6 different ones connected to this one. Okay, the cornflower, 10 prestige. Put that in plus.
So that's of anywhere though. So
10 prestige.
This could be anywhere.
Here.
It's not adjacent.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So you have 6.
Okay, I'm not sure
touching
that I do.
Wait, maybe you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't get the red.
Because of that.
One, not purple. One. There.
Oh, yes,
so
I got it.
So you do get one.
Okay, so that would be an extra 10.
So it's 22 off that tile.
Okay, so we got 22, and then I got 10 here, plus 2 prestige per seedlings in your longest connected set of identical seedlings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Then up here, sets of identical seedlings adjacent to this flower. There are just 3, but that gives me 13 points, which isn't crazy, but... and then this is just straight up 24.
Straight 24, yeah.
Ooh, I only got 81 points. That's one of my
right
lower scores.
Yeah. I did bad.
Yeah.
All right. So I have 2 of the empty space tiles, which I normally like. However, I couldn't find the double-sided tiles to be able to go across 2 at the same time. So I had to make them longer position to just use the one side of each thing. So I filled in some extra gaps, which... stinks, but it is what it is. So this is a 4 empty. This is a 4 empty space adjacent. So this is 25 and 25.
Well, it's 50 points on 2 tiles.
Yeah, that's awesome, though.
It's 50, and then this is, and now see, I couldn't get this down. So you guys got 4 flowers down. I only got 3 flowers down. So this is 8 plus 2 per, it's 3 per prestige per purple plant. So I did get some extra here for the purple plant. But I really tried to maximize my purple seedlings because I'm scoring extra off of that. So
you gotta get a lot of points on this.
Let's see, 15 plus 8. And then purple seedlings is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22.
Wow.
22.
And
plus the 4 plus 3. So plus 7. Because it's also face value for that as well.
You do score the plant.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the plant value.
Yeah, you get to score the
get
plant, plus I
bonus.
get 3 extra for that, so that's 7. So
And our
8.
resources aren't worth anything, right? These?
No.
But I didn't
resources,
count my
but
watering
yeah,
plants.
yeah,
I
2
forgot.
points.
So I'm at
plus
83.
2. So 89.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I really win this game too.
Great, that makes me feel a lot better.
Right,
a lot better.
right,
It makes me feel a lot better.
No, I win this all the time. No.
Yeah,
this
so what was it,
fun.
89, 83
83.
to 119?
Yeah.
Man, this plant, if I had just been able to get this flower down, man,
Yeah.
this was like an extra 30 points right here.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that's all right, though.
Yeah, and you also you had some inefficiency in that corner. You know,
Yeah, I just was not getting the correct seed.
Yeah, I
Right.
had some inefficiency as well. Like,
So
I didn't get this as good as I would
I needed
like
to maximize my resources. I did towards the end for fuel because resources are not just for paying for plants. It's also to
It's
get
around the board.
It's also movement around the board. So as many dead resources as you can get, they're not dead resources. It's going to let you just fly around the board to whatever seedling tile you need to get to, unless somebody's actually there blocking it from you obtaining it. But
Right.
yeah, okay,
That was good.
that was
Yeah,
good.
if I had
lot
been
of
able to close that gap, then I would have been right there.
Yeah, if you had not been able to close that gap,
Yeah.
you would have lost 20 something points,
Yeah,
right?
I'd
Yeah,
probably
that's monster.
I might have been third, you know. I was like in a race. I was watching those tile counts. I'm like, I need to get 4 tiles. I'm like, am I going to get there?
Even when I saw the blue on the end, I was like, if I'm able to get that, that ends the game. So I needed 1 more blue and then 2 more turns, which if I had picked that up, we only get 1 more turn. So I still couldn't have done it.
It's good though.
Yeah,
It's tight.
I
It
just-
was
Great.
like it was like just on the verge of that could have swung multiple
Yes.
ways. But
Yes.
oh, it's so tense. My brain's like, give it a break now. So I'm
Like I said, this game is beautiful and it's about gardening. So you're like, oh, this is gonna be a nice. And it's very thinky. It's very thinky. Yes, and I really enjoy this, Chad.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. I
This is
appreciate you
great.
taking the time
Great
to play
game.
it today.
Yeah.
We love it. Gardenbau will be on Kickstarter November 9th. Check it out. Thank you so much, Chad, for coming today.
Thanks, y'all.
And this is a great game. We really enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll see you at the table.